Welcome to my show presented by Korthos Group, thinkers, doers, and entrepreneurs. We talk to business people and entrepreneurs around the world. Check out korthosgroup.com or click on the link below if you're interested in building your online business. Also, post all your comments below if you have any questions. Hi to all my viewers, and how are you all doing? I had a productive and positive day today. Hope you all too. Our guest for tonight is Kimestry Love, CEO of Kagaku Apparel, beauty bar, or I call her Miss Kagaku. Thank you for being here tonight, darling. And thank you for the beautiful lashes you handed Mama Bear for me. So I'm really excited to have you here, darling. How was your day? And hope you had a fabulous day today, Miss Kagaku.
Hey, Mai. It's a pleasure being here tonight. I'm so excited. You're so welcome for your beautiful eyelashes. They look so beautiful on you.
Thank you. Kagaku, tell me about your story, what you do, and what's Kagaku about?
Again, my name is Kimestry Love. I am the CEO of Kagaku Apparel, located in Antioch, California. Kagaku Apparel is a retail, online-based boutique that I am currently running out of my home. I have converted my front living room into a boutique.
Wow.
And yes, it's really nice. Like, people come inside and they walk in, they're like, wow. So it's a beautiful place. I'm also a mother of 4, 3 biological, and 1 is my goddaughter, who I've been raising since 14. Helping raising since 14. So that's a little bit about Kagaku.
Oh, like my family, I have 3 sisters and a half brother. Same old.
Yeah, so me, I have 3 girls, ages 23, 14, and 8, and I have 1 boy, he's 17, he'll be 18 on the 3rd of November next Tuesday, so I'm really excited.
They grow so fast, huh?
Absolutely. It goes by really, really fast, so you gotta love them while they're on your lap, because when they get older, they will be on your heart, especially when they turn 18. Tell
me about it.
Yes.
I'm a single mom to a 21-year-old.
Oh, wow. So you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let me hear.
So tell me your story, darling.
Okay, so
what's behind Kagaku?
So what's behind Kagaku? Okay, so Kagaku started 2 years ago. It was inspired just by my whole life. My whole life represents Kagaku. Kagaku means chemistry in Japanese, which represents the bond that I have with both of my parents who are currently deceased. The K in Kagaku stands for Kevin, which is my father's name, and the A in apparel stands for my mother's name, which is Elisa. So growing up in San Francisco, my mom was a single mother, and I had to help her with my little sister. At 17 years old, I got pregnant, and I had my son, which, when you have a baby at a young age, you grow up faster than most. So, of course, I had this huge support system with my mother and my grandma, and at the same time, I love fashion. I love fashion. I love to style. I love to get my hair done. I used to go get my hair done at the shop every 2 weeks. So that was just Kim. She was always known for resting, dressing, keeping her hair done. Unfortunately, in 2011, my life took a turn. My mom passed away from pancreatic cancer at 49.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was traumatic for me because it was a little unexpected but expected. But who expects their mom to pass away? But once my mom passed away in 2011, I kind of was in the process already of finding myself.
Yes.
So, I was working down in San Mateo as a counselor for adults with mental disabilities. So I was assisting with running a group home with 8 men who had mental disabilities and mal-retardation. Fast forward, in about 2013, I chose to still stay in the field of social services, but I went into foster care.
Foster care.
Yes, foster care. So I became a support counselor for Catholic Charities, and I think that's when I started to find my purpose. I found my purpose in there because I knew that my purpose was helping. So helping people gave me a little bit of satisfaction.
You have a big heart.
Yeah, because I have a big heart. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a difference between when you help and you're not appreciated, and when you're helping, you're being appreciated.
Yes.
So doing that, I was serving my purpose by helping these youth who were motherless and fatherless, and need a little bit of guidance and love. After a while, I kind of started feeling, back like, down, depressed. I couldn't figure it out and feel like I was fulfilling my purpose. And that was because of the fact that when the kids turn 18 years old, they age out.
Yes.
So when they age out, they fall into homelessness.
Oh my God.
And there's nothing that I really can do because at this point they're out of my program, they're out of my services. So I chose to follow them. So I began working with Walking Street Youth Services in San Francisco in 2013.
That's good.
Yes, it was awesome actually, because when I began working there, I started off at the drop-in center, which is downtown San Francisco in the Tenderloin. And if anybody know the Tenderloin,
oh my gosh, I saw that.
if anybody knows the Tenderloins,
I saw that.
that's like the bottom of the barrel. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna need more than guidance for the Tenderloin. So I was in the drop-in services, and what we did there was basically we allowed clients to come in and shower. I cooked 3-course meals, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We did activities with them, and we helped them with whatever services that they needed. So during this time, we came up with what is called the clothing closet.
Oh.
Yes, so the clothing closet was where homeless youth can go to and shop. And they can get clothes for job interviews. They might not even have any clothes, and they, go down there and just, put themselves together.
Yeah.
And I noticed that I was finding satisfaction with seeing their smiles, just them feeling normal again, feeling like, okay, I'm homeless, but this sweater means a million things to me.
Yes.
So I was like,
And they feel like they're human, they're one.
They're one. They're untouchable. It's like they felt like, okay, I can go fit in now. When I go to this interview, I'm gonna kill it because I'm dressed for success. I got this.
Through that.
You see what I'm saying? So as I was, every Friday doing a clothing closet, I was like, wow, I need to sit back and come up with something. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with a public figure, and her name is BB Judy. I don't know if you're familiar with BB Judy.
I'm not really. Maybe if I see a picture. Yeah.
Okay, well, she's a public figure on Instagram, and she's also the CEO of Kaleidoscope Beauty Products. So when she first started, she had what was called a free knowledge tour. So she came to Los Angeles, and one of my relatives, she was a big fan, and she came to me and she was like, Kim, I want you to go with me. And I was like, I don't know this lady, what am I going for? She was like, please come. She begged. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go. And when I went to her free knowledge tour, it's like we connected. Boom. It's like I could not take my eyes off this lady, and she gave me like so much insight on starting up your own business with nothing. She just gave so much information, and she just kind of had me like on 1,000 when I left her meeting. Like I was like, oh my God, like she had me so inspired. I mean, so when I came back from her tour, I went straight to work. I grabbed my oldest daughter, I grabbed my son, and I brought everybody to the table, and we got my daughter's an artist. So I had a drawing. I had a drawing out different ideas. And then everything fell right through the hole. Nobody wanted to do it. But I'm like, I'm gonna do this. Even if I gotta start with just finding vendors. So I became resourceful.
That is good,
Yeah, absolutely. I became resourceful, and I reached out to different people, and I was like in their DMs, and one person who caught my eye was a young woman by the name of SD Nay on Instagram. And I DM'd her, and I'm like, hey, can you mentor me? I put my products out. I'm like, hey, can you mentor me? And she was like, I'm currently busy right now, but you can call me at this number at a time. So we ended up calling, fast forward, we talked, and she gave me some insights on what to do. And she told me exactly what to do step by step. And I complied. And I did them. And next thing you know, I had a business.
That's what you call confidence, ladies.
Yes.
And that's what you call motivation.
Yes, it was. I mean, she had me motivated, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you serious? Like, I'm doing this? I was like, wow. So once I started interacting with the customers, and I seen the satisfaction, the compliments around my customer service, I'm like, oh yeah, this is for me. This is for me. I got to put more in to get out. So I chose to go part-time at work. So when I went part-time at work, you know, I was still putting into my business, promoting myself. I'm not a judgmental person. I feel like at any point in time, life can take its turn. You can be up right now, living lavish, and you can wake up the next morning, your whole life can change. So I was always raised to be humble. So what kept me humble was that I had a story behind me. So before I became a success story, I knew what it felt like to be homeless. I knew what it felt like to have parents that are deceased. I knew what it felt like to have lack of support. You see what I'm saying? So those were teachable moments to where I'm at now. I can actually cherish, you know, that part of my life. And right now I can just continue to stay humble and move forward in my purpose.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Like, when you said homeless, I felt that way too.
Yeah.
Like being fresh from Malibu to here, oh my gosh, it's different.
See?
Right?
Yeah.
And it's like when the tables turns around, more blessing comes to you, right?
Yes.
Bigger.
Yes, you can't stop. You gotta go for what you want. You know, my mom always said, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. And I always took that with me everywhere I went. You see what I'm saying? So when I became homeless in 2015, my priority was my children at that time, because I had to live right here in Richmond, California with my grandma, and I had my kids at different locations, and I just could not get over the fact of not waking up every day to my children, not seeing my children come together. So I would do things like get them on the weekends and we'll go take pictures together so that they can have those pictures to look at, like motivation that one day we're gonna all be together. And God is good because we were only homeless for, I'd say about from March to May. And the day my grandma passed away, today I got my keys to my new place.
Oh my gosh.
So it was a blessing. So I knew that day I knew God had a plan for me.
And if you have a vision and you imagine things in life how you want things, you know that vision, keep it right there. Always think about it, right? Because you know it's gonna happen. You have faith, believe in it, and trust, and say thank you to Him.
And when you have faith, do not, and I tell everybody this, do not question the good and do not question the bad. Sometimes things happen for a reason. And I just believe that everybody has a season.
Amen.
Everybody has a season.
And there's like you said, there's a reason for that. There's a purpose for that thing to happen.
It's a purpose. There's a reason for it to happen.
We almost have the same story, but what I love about you is you kept on going. Even though everything was down, but you rise back up. That's very good.
And you know, I always tell my clients, I don't know how to swim, so I can't drown. So I gotta keep going.
I'll swim with you. I'll be your lifesaver.
Okay, be my lifesaver.
I'll swim with you.
I can't swim, so I can't drown. So we're gonna have to keep on going.
That's very good. I like that. I better post that on Facebook.
I can't drown. So
thank you for tonight, Kagaku. I really appreciate you being here. The promotions and everything.
Okay, so currently we are closed for revamping. We're going to be coming back very, very soon with some new improvements and some new products, but you are still able to shop with us at kagakuabeautybar.com. That's KAGAKU beautybar.com. If you would like to reach me directly, you can reach me on Instagram at Kimestry Love. underscore kagaku apparel. That's KIMESTRYLOVE underscore kagaku apparel. Right now, currently, we have a revamping special where everything on our website, not one, not two, but everything, the whole website is 40% off. So at checkout, type in revamp 40 and you will receive your 40% off. Currently, right now, we have free shipping when you spend over $75. So yeah. Check out Kagaku Apparel, and like I said, if you want to contact me, feel free to direct message me on Instagram. I do not buy, and I do respond to direct messages.
So guys, if you're interested, click on the comments below or click on our website, korthosgroup.com. You can view everything at IG or Facebook. Peace.